Hi, this is Arthur from Media, and this is the first review ever. But I'm hoping there'll be a lot more because this is my PC at the moment. It's okay. It's a pre-custom sprayed the case white, stripped it all down, primed it because it was black, painted it. It's got an i7-700 processor, Kid Lake 1151 socket. It's got Team Delta 32GB of RAM, uh, 8GB 6. It's got 5 Corsair LL 120 RGB fans. The new one, it's got a Corsair. It's got a Asus GTX Strix 1070. It's got a B2 7th generation motherboard. It's got custom cables. It's got Ernimax air cooler. But I've just bought shitloads of new stuff. I've bought a Thermaltake Core P90 case, which is absolutely huge. I've just bought the Thermaltake. Hold on to it. Thermaltake DW Ocean Pacific RGB water cooler, a heat gun, Thermaltake 300mm res and water pump combo. I've bought tubing, bending kit, fittings. My fittings cost a fortune. They don't half add up. UV fluid, XSPC coolant, XSPC fittings, like 20 fittings in total with the bend fittings, hard tubing I'm doing, 40mm hard tubing. Anyway, because I'm going to be using, I'm going to do separate reviews on each item, and then I'm going to do a YouTube video of me actually building my PC. It's going to be the biggest and best PC that I've ever built, with the first cool custom. It's my first custom water cooling loop on a PC, and for the first time I'm using rigid tubing. But because I bought all the things, and I'm just waiting for a couple more parts to come. I think I'm waiting for the reservoir to come, which should have been here today, but it hasn't. A couple more fittings, the tap in the release so I can drain it. And what else? Oh, some 90-degree fittings from the blocks. Not the 90-degree fittings that do a 90-degree in the middle of a pipe. The 90-degree fittings from like a block to a tube, or from your CPU block, or from your reservoir, and my radiator as well. I've got a 480mm radiator. But what I'm going to review today is my UV strip bar. You can buy cheap. It's called a nano. I don't know if you can see that, but it says it's nan. I don't know. Let me see. Get the camera. Focus. Sorry about this. Try to get it. Nano Maxia LED rigid bar UV 30cm. You can buy cheap ones for about $8 or £6 off eBay on Amazon, but they're just LED strips, purple, not really UV. It says UV, but they're just purple LEDs, and they don't really act as a black light. I'm just going to show you this. So let's open it. It comes in a nice Perspex case with two ends on. Oops, there's one. Let's take it out. So this is it. You can tell by the quality. Look, it's not a strip. It's not a bendable strip. If you can see, it is actually solid. Yeah, I know I should have two gloves on. It's actually solid. It's actually really. It's got the logo on the back. It's got the logo on the back. As you can see, Nanoxia. I'm gonna have to get a better camera. And also, you have this braided cable. On one side, it goes into the bar. Supposedly, you can connect 2 or 3 bars in sequence, and on the other end it's got a 3-pin motherboard fan connector. You can have it from a mother. What I've done is because I've used my motherboard's only got like 3-4 motherboard fan connectors. I've done some extension cables from there. You can see, so I can connect it to them. So let's see how it goes on. Let's see the brightness in it, and let's see how it reacts to the opaque fluid that I bought, the UV fluid from my custom watercolor. So this is what you get. I'm trying to get a good thing so you can see. So it's got a bit of focusing. This goes on this side, and this one's got 2 pins. It's out of focus again. How do you get it in focus? Not very good at this, it's the first time. So look, must be an easy way to focus. So it's got, try to get a real close up. It's not focusing. Why is that not focusing? There's a light. Right. There. So on the end it's got 2 prongs, can you see them? And what they do, you can't get it wrong because it's like got an indentation, it'll only go on one way. It'll only go on one way. So it goes on like this. It's fairly tricky without, so it's got like a little tab there, it goes on there. Just like you do with your fans onto your motherboard. Get them 2 little prongs in there. And that should just and maybe push it down. Right. So that's in there pretty snug now. Yeah. You can tell it's good quality, right? Because you're in the cable bit. And then let's plug it into one of the fan connectors. I've got one around here. That just goes into one of these. What the bloody hell? That's it. So that's how bright it is. That's what you get for the money. See how bright that is for UV. Let me just turn the lights out. And I'm just going to show you something. Right, so what we're going to do. This is a UV XSPC 1 litre UV. It's got all the mixed ingredients. It's got anti-corrosion, inhibitors, protein, and proven to. It says pre-mixed with no need for additional additives. So it's an all-in-one. Right. So let's just pour some into here. Just a little bit, not waste it. It's a push down cap. Can you see that on there? I should set the camera up somewhere else really because I can't see shit. Right, so now we get this into here. Let's just pour a little bit into here. Just a really little bit. Okay. That's that there. As you can see, this is it in there. Now I'll just turn the lights out. It's amazing. So this is why it's worth spending more money on a £20 bar UV if you want to do it properly than these purple LED strips that make out as if they're UV but they're sort of not. So this is what we just poured in there. Yep, green against normal light. Yeah, it's not bad, it lights up, but watch this. Watch the UV lights on the desk. Already it's starting to show some glow. Yeah, don't know what it's going to be like, is it? See that? Take it away. Normal. Look at that. So if you can imagine that in a system, which it will be in my system. See, look at the effect. It's clear. Can you imagine it bending in a big case? It's going to look awesome, I think. You know, and the way it glows up. Take this away a little bit further to put it there. See, look, it just looks like it's glowing up. Even right over here. You block it. Block the light. See? Put that into dark. It's like them glow sticks that I used to get at raves or fairgrounds. So it just put me on. See. That'll be on my hand. You see. So wherever it was, pull this back in there. You can see the droplets are still in there. Yeah, so I really think it's worth spending £20 on a UV light if you want to do UV custom loop. Because you get the quality and it's proper UV. The build quality is a lot better, but that's just my opinion. You know, the facts. So now, not my opinion. What are the facts? You get a good quality. You get a good quality UV strip. It's not flexible. It's not bendy. You get free M adhesive. I don't think it's magnetic, which is a shame. The connections, which are pretty solid. You have to just. That's it. Put the braided cable. So that's what you get. You get that. You get some sticky Velcro back. That goes back in that protective. I should really dry it out first, I think, but it doesn't matter. Stainless steel, it's not gonna. I'll dry it out tomorrow. Put that back in there to look after it. Dry it out, leave top off, shove that in, keep it all together. Top back on. So there you have it. £20 for £20 for the Nano Max here. Nano Oxia. Nano XIA. LED rigid bar UV 30cm. Super bright. High end 100%. 100% pre-tested. It's proper UV, not just LEDs. Not that purple crappy LEDs. It's proper UV. And this fluid here is like £12 a bottle, but you get a litre. Obviously you flush it out with distilled water first. So yeah, that's the facts about it. Oh, and I just really want to show you quickly my first test of tube bending. I'll do a video on this better at a later date, but this was my first testing. There's a few little kinks in it, but it wasn't bad for my first. It wasn't in any specific thing, but it was just, I'm waiting for some more tube to come. I've ordered all the parts now. My new Thermatec Core P90, my RGB water block. I'm waiting for the reservoir to come, it shouldn't be in here today. My fittings, my big bag of fittings. This is a, I'll open the fittings, and a flow meter. This is the CPU block, RGB. And these are the fittings. These, people scrimp on fittings, yeah? People actually scrimp on fittings. They spend all this money, like £200 on a reservoir, £100 on a CPU block, £100 on a radiator. Then they'll go get the cheapest fittings they can. But there's no point. Like, this is a 3-way one for my drain plug. It's alpha cool. And the weight of it is unbelievable. These ones are from that go into the block, 1/4 thread. All water cooling components like CPU block, radiator, reservoirs, they've all got female 1/4 thread parts, and all fittings, that part fittings, come with one. It's like universal. There, look, that thread is 1/4 threads, and then 14mm. And the only, when you're doing hard rigid tubing, the only measurement that you need to know is the outer diameter of the tube. Just let me show you for instance. Because people make it when you do, I've seen videos, they make it in a diameter, wall thickness, and all this a lot. Inner diameter, outer diameter, wall thickness, length, thickness of the tube, do you know what I mean, circumference. All you need to know is, when you're doing rigid tubing, is the outer diameter, not the wall thickness, not the inner diameter. So, if you're doing 14mm rigid tubing like I'm doing, it can be acrylic or PETG, then what you do, you go onto eBay or Amazon and you type in 14mm rigid tubing fittings, and it'll bring them all up. I get XSPC because they're at the low end of the price, but they're really good quality. As you can see, I don't know if you can see on the XSPC logo on it, and watch out, they've got 4 seals in. So they've got a seal in the top. They've got a seal in the top, and they've got 3 seals inside there as well. So what you do, you put this on, because 14mm, don't forget the outside diameter, and the other tube with 14mm on the outside. So I've got 14mm fittings. Then this screws into the part, so that'll be screwed into the part. Then you push your tube in as far as it goes in about 5mm. Yep. Past all the 3 seals. Then what you do, you slide the compression bit up with the thing on that. And you just tighten it up. This will be locked into a port though, like in my CPU block. It's a bit hard when it's not in a port. I'm trying to do it with one hand. I should take this glove off of this part, I don't need it. Right. So that goes in there. That'd go into your slide that up. So that'll go into your pot. So what you do, you tighten that, So that's into your part. And you tighten that up. So it brings all the seals together, and there you are. You're fitting. Don't forget that'll be in your CPU block or your radiator. And then, like that's not a perfect 90 degrees, but it's not bad. If you're just doing 2 bends, it's okay, but if I were doing another one, I'd use one of these fittings here. This is from pipe to pipe. So you do the same thing really, you take that off, and then you put another pipe coming out of that one. So you don't have to make it complicated. Yeah, so really, but I'll do a review on all the fittings and what they're for and how you put them on, and I'll do a review on the water block. I'll do a review on all the separate things that I've got, my reservoir, my radiator. I'll just give you a little quick shot of the radiator. It's fairly big actually. I've already just put a fan in it. This is XSPC and it was £60, but I'll just show you the size of it. This is how big my new case is. So this is a 480mm radiator. As you can see, it's some fair size. It's got the XSPC logo on the side, matte black. So it's going to have 4 LGG. It's going to have 4 Corsair LL1 120 fans. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the fittings are at the top here. See? 1/4, like I said. So it's going to go from my pump up to my CPU block, out of my CPU block into the radiator, out of the radiator into the top of my reservoir, and then back round again. That's going to be my loop. And then one day when I want to water cool my graphics card, I'll make another join. But at the bottom of my pump, where at the lowest end of my loop, I'm going to put a drainage tap. That's why I bought a three-way fitting, so I can put a tap on it and then a stopper plug, so then when I want to drain it, I turn the tap on and take the plug, take the plug out, then turn the tap on and put a hose to it and drain it into another bottle. Yeah. Can't forget that. But yeah, it's my first time, so it's, yeah, so that's a review of the, and obviously I'll review all the other stuff that I've got. Like I've got 4 speakers. I'll just give you a quick rundown. I've got 4 monitors. I've got a 32K 4K monitor there. That's my PC at the moment. Team Delta RAM, mouse mat, my Corsair keyboard, my Razer Chroma Noma speakers, which sound brilliant. Another one. I've got 4 of these. These ones are brand new. Can I put a light on this? Can you put light on cameras? No, you can't put light on. It's weird.